Hey man, I did get a chance to watch the rest of your first RBO run last night, so again, congratulations on knocking that out and getting it under your belt. I wanted to throw like a quick video together on just like, it's minor stuff that I saw in Maridia that you probably would learn eventually at some point, but it might just help speed, and none of these are huge. None of this is gonna save you, hours of time or anything like that. It's just like really minor things. And so hopefully this doesn't come across as condescending or anything like that. That's not the intention. I think within a week or two, you're gonna blow my time away for sure in this category, even though you're going for a much more aggressive, I say much more aggressive, you're dropping one super pack that I pick up. But I think you're gonna beat my time really quickly. So anyway, first thing is post Batwoon. Let's see if I can get in here. And one thing I noticed is when you got in here, you had some issues jumping and morphing and getting over that. A lot of the times that I noticed, you would come down in Morph Ball and either press jump or up, and then you'd be in the crouch position and then try to jump from there. And that is really hard. Like crouch jumps, you know how you can jump a little bit higher? Your speed jumping that you launch is faster. And so if you make sure you're standing all the way up and then jump, double tap down, that will make getting through this section a lot easier, right? Like if I'm standing up, I haven't failed one of those yet, but like on this one, I'll make sure that I'm just squatted and try to do it. And I can't do it. It's really hard, but a lot easier if you make sure you're standing all the way up, not crouched. So that's thing number one. Again, that's not gonna save you a ton of time, but hopefully something, and you may have already known that, you may have just been like in the moment and not thinking about it. Thing number two, Dragon Escape. And this is one that I definitely picked up from Zenny. This is very much his strat. Let me clear this out of the way. Go ahead and save. I think you were in this area and trying to, my timing's really bad right now, and then trying to get out from there, which you can do. It's been a while since I've done this. Well, my timing is bad. One thing that Zenny points out, and I think makes it a lot easier, is if you stand right about here where this pipe is, and just do a straight jump up, and about the peak of your jump, hit the grapple, and you attach higher than you were doing to that turret. You were doing on the lower part, and by attaching at the higher part of it, it gives you more swing, it seems like to me. Of course I'm gonna fail this now. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't have audio going right now. So let's try this again. And there we go. And that made it a lot easier for me to get out of there. So don't do it from up on that ledge. Do it from farther down right where that pipe is. Straight jump, and that way you can get to the top of that turret and gives you a little bit more swinging. Also, if you're really low on health, coming out of here, if you want to save a little bit of health, you can do a straight jump and then Shine Spark. That's not a big deal. This is where the next thing that somebody showed me, I don't even remember, it wasn't from the Zenny tutorial, I got it before then. So like you had an instance where you ran out of here and landed in the sand, I think, and got messed up. There's a cool thing because you're going from out of water to in water into the next room. If you jump very late going through the door, and then as you're in the door transition, hold right on the D-pad and then angle up or angle down, and you do a turnaround, and you'll actually miss the wall and you'll go all the way up. You may have to do a down grab depending on how much run speed you got, but hopefully I'll show you. It looks a little bit like this. I may have jumped a hair early, so I'm holding right and R and boom, and now I'm right up here. Cool thing about this, if you don't get the jump through the door, you can still jump on the other side, and you've got so much momentum that you'll jump up pretty high and you can get out a little quicker than if you just had to do it on your own. So I'll just quickly demo that. Just do that, and then you can angle back and boom, and then you're right out. So that is a lot easier. So just jump as late as you can going through the door. If you jump too early, you're gonna bonk this thing that I'm standing on. But then once you're through, hold right on the D-pad and then angle up or angle down. Either one will get you up here. Just know that you may have to down grab on this ledge depending on your run speed. And then the last thing that I would recommend until you get a little more used to the category is when you're leaving, go ahead and pick up this energy refill. Simply because I think you had to farm for some health before getting plasma in case you get bodied, which eliminates that, puts you in a great spot where by the time you go into Fantune, if you take a couple hits, doesn't matter. Same thing with Kraid, any of that stuff. So by the time you enter Turian, your health is way higher, and it puts you in a position where if you decide to do stand-up, it's an easy option for you. You don't have to rely on drops or anything like that. So anyway, man, I hope this is helpful. Good luck and have fun.